Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you some advice about how can you monetize your knowledge, your experience through courses, online courses. It's a great opportunity. There's a lot of rubbish advice out there. At WP-Tonic, the company I own, we have helped loads of people set up and run successful courses, got a lot of knowledge in the area. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. I'm coming back, folks. So you want to make money from your knowledge, from the experience you've got. And this is a great opportunity in 2024 for doing it. And it's totally achievable. Take it from me. We've got people that we have helped from all sorts of occupations with different experiences, and they have built great online businesses. But there's some key things that you need to understand. And if you get these things right, you're well on the road of success. Unfortunately, there's a load of nonsense out there on YouTube and on the internet as well from a lot of people that only want to get your wallet open, basically. I'm not one of those. At WP Tonic, we offer a great solution on WordPress for building membership and community, and we're a totally legit company. So, what are some of the key things that you need to know? Well, I get a lot of my philosophy around building a successful membership website from the bootstrap startup world, from the world of startup, but not from the world of startup that's getting enormous investment. I get my philosophy from the bootstrap startup world, where you're growing a company from the ground up, from a very small amount, and building it and building it and building it up. And this is a great community with a lot of straightforward advice. And I just adapt a lot of that information, which I've absorbed myself from a podcast like Startups for the Rest of Us. That is a really great resource, and a number of books out there about bootstrap startups. Now, how can you adapt some of the key concepts from that world and apply them to your course? Number one, you do not need to build a large course. Too many people think that they need to take everything, all their experience, and put it into a massive course. And that it's just a mind dump and put it in. And they spend months and months, 6 months to a year, 2 years building out this massive course, hiring video editors, hiring a studio, getting people to write scripts, building out an elaborate home studio. I've seen it all, folks. I really have. And you do not need to do that, nor should you do that. Please do not do that. It's a recipe for total failure, folks, normally. There will be people that go against the trend. I'm sure they're going to leave a comment in this video. But in general, it is an awful idea. What you need to do is get a really small following, a really small. That's the other thing. People say that you need an enormous social media presence. No, you don't. If you had that and you doing your first course, you'd be overwhelmed anyway. you take my word with it, it will turn into a nightmare. You need steady, manageable progress. And so you need a small group of initial students that follow you and you have some relationship with them and you need their feedback. Secondly, from the startup world, the bootstrap startup world, there's this concept of pain relief and vitamin. And what that's about is pain relief. Has the audience, the students that you hope to attract to your course, do they really have a problem? And can your initial course really help them with their core problem? The other side of it, which can be successful, but I suggest that it's something that you can go into with future courses, is more aspirational, more vitamin kind of focus, where it's a lifestyle, it's an aspirational outcome from your audience. That can be successful, but I think the painkiller side of it will work much better for you. I also want to point out that I've written a really great article that goes into all these concepts and gives some resources. And you find the link to that article in the video description. It will go into everything in a lot more detail. And also, there's a load of content on this YouTube channel that gives you a ton of advice about all these concepts. So that's number one or two. Number one is don't build a massive course. Build a course that is much more simpler than you think, but is really focused at that target audience. Also, you don't need an enormous student um, input. You just need a small group of people that will all go through the whole course and will give you effective feedback about it, because you'll be amazed at the lessons or the areas that you think the students will rave about, but they will rave about and really comment about the things that you didn't think they were going to, which then will advise you to build the next course where you get more students in, right? And finally, the other point I was making is it really wants a painkiller rather than a vitamin solution. The other area is technology. People really get caught up in the technology side of it. You want to keep it as simple as possible. Now, I believe that WordPress is the best solution because of digital ownership, sovereignty, as I call it, where you're having as much control over your business as possible. Building something on some other bloody person's SaaS platform, they're going to tell you whatever you want to hear. They're going to tell you it's really simple, blah, blah, blah. Well, they're trying to sell you something, folks. I a lot of these Swiss Army knife platforms, they are, depending on your experience, they're damn difficult to set up. That's why there's a whole industry of consultants that do it for you. If it was that simple, they wouldn't be in business. Now, with WordPress, there's one or two additional hoops that you have to jump through, but they're not that difficult. And if you use a platform like WP-Tonic, the whole process gets a lot more easier, a lot more quicker. And you have, plus you have all the benefits of WordPress around something that will expand with you and you can keep control of the costs. Because I've got to be frank with you, that's the other area. Obviously, you want to get more and more students in, but it's controlling your costs, the support costs, the technology costs, keeping it under some control. With these SaaS platforms, normally when you start getting the level of success that you're looking for, it gets really expensive really quickly. So keep that. I'm being totally honest with you here. I'm going to end this video because I don't want it to be that long. But like I say, I've written a much more detailed article. You can also go to the WP-Tonic website and book a quick consultation with me and discuss your idea and your plans, and I'll give you some honest feedback. And that's totally free, folks. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.